behind closed doors. Everybody can get it. Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, this is a serious matter. I'm going to share something with you guys. In lieu to content, man. I mean, things just been rolling lately. I've been going through a lot personally in my life as it pertains to behind closed doors. And just as a heads up, right, guys, I had a book that I've been teetering with for quite some time, and it's always been at the mercy of, can I afford it? Is this the right time? Should I put it out? Etc. 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 Well, without further ado, guys, I made that book available for you guys right here on the platform, right? So you guys will be able to chime in on this book. Something significant about this book. Behind closed doors ultimately came from not just behind closed doors in general, right? What we go through in life or whatever, but even in business, even in everything that I do, right? Behind closed doors was ultimately created for what I was going through, right? It just, there's a lot going on behind closed doors that people don't know. So I'm gonna read some things out, but the book is available. It flat and center, right? You can go into platforms. You're gonna see some posts that's gonna have a lot of text in it. That's cool. Believe me, take your time, read it, right? You're gonna see something. And one of the things you guys do know about me, this platform here, ultimately is for my caregivers of the world, right? Folks that care for people that cannot care for themselves. So if you are new to the platform, man, if I think this right here signifies the whole damn platform. It signifies the whole movement. I think people need to hear it. By me stalling to put it out, trying to wait for the right time, I'm letting all this experience go by and people not hitting it. And then what really triggered it is in Instagram. I did a post that's moving, right? It's people talking, right? And somebody had mentioned about a situation similar to what I went through, right? And I'd never said anything. I just said I'm gonna wait for the book to put the book out. Let that be the perfect moment. The hell with that. I'm not waiting on no book. Yeah, making it available for people right now. Why I got people locked in and willing to take a part or be a part of behind closed doors. Plus, this stands on what I'm talking about, right? The book timing, right? I was going to wait, but I decided to pull the book form. I just talked to you guys about that. I was waiting on the right budget, the right moment, the right layout, the hell with all that, right? We coming right along with it. The reality of behind closed doors. But our families don't have the luxury of waiting anymore, right? I'm going through hell, right? Financially, it was a lot of stuff that was in state. I got a lot of things that's moving right now that needed for me to move right now, right here, right now. The truth need to be out there. Why? Because you guys need to hear it, right? That's number one. Number two, I don't never know who's gonna hear it, right? And once again, once you read the story, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We are surviving a daily institution siege right now, right? You know what I mean? We're behind closed doors. If you guys do, if you guys have followed me, at one point in time, there was a behind closed doors functional learning hub, right? This was our homeschool. We were homeschooling our kids. We've been going through a lot, right? You know what I mean? It's no longer like in motion. We were forced to send our kids back to school, right? Read the story, right? This fight has strained my family, right? Big time, right? Affected the marriage, definitely, right? And forced the entire business to overhaul how we even do things, right? Initially, if the 80-20 wasn't 80% social media, 20% we out doing our thing, brick and mortar style, right? It was supposed to be just the opposite. I was forced to make social media work for me in order to make behind closed doors work. So you guys are going to be able to see that, right? Chime in, go to the platform behind closed doors, Caregiver Chronicles. I'll make it available on YouTube. It's going to be available on Instagram. It's going to be available everywhere, right? LinkedIn, I don't care, right? I want you guys to be able to see this video and know what I'm going through. Because one of the things that automatically stood out when I heard that gentleman talking to me about a situation that he asked, right, which was a question was, I think he was taking care of an elderly person or something like that, and he was just talking about all the bull crap that's in the game, right? Well, we can't get paid as a caregiver or a parent teacher or something like that, right? We forced to have to go get somebody else to go do it. They'd rather pay them 2 or 3 times more to do something that we could do. All we asking is hey, okay, well, hey, I can do it on my own. Well, why not? Right? Who knows my kid better than me? Who knows my loved one better than me? And I crossed that road with my mom, my late great mom, right? I'm a sandwich caregiver, guys. Ain't no surprise. I've been at this for quite some time, taking care of my 11-year-old son with Down syndrome, autism, and ADHD, taking care of my brother. He has his fair share of issues. He's 48. He has his fair share of issues as well. Intellectual disabilities. He's been suffering with this since he was a kid, and I've been looking after him for all this time. And then my late great mom that passed away from Down syndrome, from dementia and Alzheimer's, right? And so a bunch of other stuff she had kind of going on, right? I wanted to paint the picture so you guys understand where we at. This fight has strained us. I already talked about that. Why social media right now? Right now, because you guys are watching. Not only that you guys are watching, you guys are engaging, right? Right? I wouldn't have never said nothing if people wouldn't have started talking. That was the trigger right there. And then people started asking me questions. Well, why are you so passionate? Or what's this or what's that? And I just God told me. God told me something a couple months ago one time when I was talking about the book, and I gave you guys the book, right? It was a book that I gave you guys, right? I'm not Yes, I do want to support my family. Yes, I do want my book to move the way it is supposed to move. But when I accidentally stumbled on social media and realized the impact that I'm making, I said, man, why not just give it back? That's my donation. I'm giving back what I know right back to you guys. I'm not selling you anything. Not a course, not this, not that. I'm giving you the story exactly what it is because I know ultimately it might help or will help somebody, right? I'm not talking about what I went through in the past tense. I'm talking about something I'm going through right now. I am a sandwich caregiver. I'm going through hell. I got a lot going on that people just totally oblivious of, right? But whatever. Read the book. Read the captions. The book is available. You'll see my lovely face from the side or whatever, leaning down. That's the post that you want to chime into. I'm not standing directly in the fire today. I'm running 24-hour shifts with my son. Still doing our thing, right? We're still doing our thing. You know, the merit of this is this, right? Behind closed doors, everything was all good and cool when we was just the regular old people. We just letting folks come in our house. We had OT, PT, speech, ABA, teachers. We had everybody eating. Everybody eating, coming into our house, stacking, piling. We was in a 2-bedroom apartment, damn near on top of each other. Everybody eating. But the minute that I went ahead and found out something, right, you know, because I was smart, right, and I don't want to get the story up. I don't want to get the story up, guys. You guys got to tap in. But I'm saying all this to say that we define odds by me figuring out some things, right? I wasn't supposed to. I'm just saying. I wasn't supposed to know this. I wasn't supposed to know. You're going to see the backlash of what I got off of you was supposed to be quiet. You supposed to shut up. What they say, shut up and dribble. Right? I didn't shut up and zero. I didn't shut up and dribble, right? I guess we can little laughter off of this, y'all guys. Anyways, right. I'm far away from perfect. The call to action, hey guys, all of you folks that's tuning in right now, and you've been following me, whether you know what's going on or whether you don't know what's going on. Ultimately, this platform was about special needs, parent, provider, pay, homeschool, our family, elderly care, everything that behind, whatever behind closed doors is, it's been a part of my life. Elderly care, veterans care. I mean, I took care of people at all these different capacities, right? This is not something that I'm just trying to get a viral moment on. This is something that I'm trying not to, I didn't care for this. I just be honest, I didn't. I didn't know nothing about social media. I didn't know nothing about nothing. All I know was I'm old school, business card in my pocket, door to door, going to events and things like that. But I got better at this thing, and I see how fast this thing could really move. So guys, I just wanted to just let you know that the book is available. I'm letting you know this is a hard-hitting book. This is a hard-hitting book. It's going to shake shit up. I know it is. And I don't care if it shakes shit up, right? Because I'm at the stage in my life, I'm not going out quiet. If you're kicking me out the place, if you're kicking me out, I'm tearing shit up on the way out the door. So you guys are going to be able to see it hands on. You tell me what you think after the book. I want you to comment your thoughts on the book. Lock in on Facebook, which you're on now, Caregivers Chronicle. We're working our YouTube platform, guys. That's where I would expand on. I'm going to expand on all my stories, right? I'm trying to get my wife to kind of chime in as well so she can give her input as well. We've been going through hell, bullshit, and everything else and above, right? This is not the nice version you're going to get of me, right? I'm going to tell it like it is, right? We've been going through a lot financially and everything, and it's part of the reason why is because we discovered something that most people don't know. Right? It comes a price tag with being a stand-up guy as well. I don't just roll over easily. So thank you guys for chiming in. I will be looking at the comments. I'm going to listen. I'm going to tell you guys, I know I'm going to have tons of people coming at me with comments and everything. I know. I already know. I'm going to try to get to you as best as I can. Right? I'm probably going to have to hire somebody on. I know it's going to get to that, right? I know that this is going to shake things up. Once again, if you're throwing me out, I'm tearing shit up on the way out the door. I holler behind closed doors. All y'all gonna get it. I holler.